Hola mis amigos, yo soy Steve and we're back with another episode of Lifeline, Crisis Line. Now, where we last left off, we concluded all the interviews. We asked everyone about what they were doing on the time of the murder and everything. And we concluded about our suspects, which was Rod, Mia, and Marvin. Now, from what I'm thinking, Mia, I don't think Jason did enough bad stuff to Mia in order for Mia to get all aggressive and feel anger and frustration toward him. She was just a dick of a husband. Didn't do nothing with her. Didn't talk to her, nothing. Not anything bad like fight or be abusive or nothing. He just acted like she wasn't human. But I didn't think that was enough to push Mia over the edge. Now Marvin, he works with the Green-Eyed Woman. Now the Green-Eyed Woman, I don't think that she wants to kill him. I just think she wants to stop Alex from getting in her way from getting the crystals. Now hear me out. When Alex was confronted by the Green-Eyed Woman, they talked and argued like in a fight, and the Green-Eyed Woman threatened / took him over with the green slime things from the Lifeline games. I don't know what those are. I think they're aliens that take over anything that they just go into. But they never really killed Alex. They've kept him alive. They've just used him. I mean, there were some moments when Marvin had to go the combative route and the destructive route and have to kill Alex. But most of the time, when they had to confront and we got some bad endings, they never really killed him. They just want him out of the picture so they can get the crystals. Now with Rod, I think Rod was pushed over the edge enough and snapped. Because Jason, he was always mean to him. He would bully him, punch him, hurt him, just be downright awful to Rod. And Rod would just be a normal coworker to him. Be just a normal coworker, just worked alongside him. And then Jason would hate him, hate his guts, and pick on him so bad. So bad. Everyone else, he acted cool and nice to everyone else. But Rod was the one that he just picked on. I don't know why. I don't know why specifically Rod. But he picked on him, and I think Rod just had enough. And also, another thing that convinced me, the wrench. The wrench was missing. And there was a wrench at the crime scene. That's another reason that it also convinced me. So, I do think it's Rod. I think. I hope I'm right. So, I don't think we should arrest Mia. Should I arrest Rod Ross? Yes. I hope I'm not picking the wrong choice. Okay, let's go arrest Rod Ross. I'm gonna head out to the Clarksville along with a couple of uniforms just to make it official. I'd say that I'm taking the last train there, but this is a serious moment, and it's getting harder and harder to get a laugh with a Monkeys reference. I'll let you know when I get there. Shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. We're here. We're gonna arrest Rod Ross now. Let's hope we're not making a mistake. Knocking on the door. Rod? Open the door. Police. Hey, what's going on? Is there news about the murderer? Yes, I'm placing you on arrest for it. No, you can't. Yes, I can. But I didn't do anything. We'll see about that. Give me about an hour to get Rod into custody and put him in an interview room. I'll get back to you when it's time to talk. I'm sitting outside the interview room right now. It's room 3, which is my lucky number. Sergeant Wheeler and Dietz will be watching the interview on cameras placed in the room. Let's go talk to Rod. This is it, HD Barbacho. This is what the entire investigation has been leading toward. Every decision we make from here on in is absolutely critical. We're going to take everything we learn, everything we discover about this case, and use it. I don't remember Jack. To determine if the person sitting in that room is an innocent man or a cold-blooded killer. Here we are. I'm sitting across from Rod. He looks confused and lonely. He's been crying. He's the eternal victim. It's a pose that he's always bothered the hell out of me. I would be completely fine except for the fact that there's a fly buzzing around the lights, and it's really annoying to me. I've got a little surprise for Rod in the briefcase at my feet. Can't wait to show him it. This is Detective Alice Speedo with the Austin Police Department, Homicide Division, conducting an interview regarding the case file U33J6. Would you please state your full name and address for the record? My full name is Rodney Allen Ross. I live at 916 Teresa Avenue. This is Austin, correct? Yeah. And you were the co-worker of the deceased Jason Letter, correct? That's right. Okay, HD. Here's how this is going to work. I have questions for Rod. For each one, I need you to tell me if we have evidence to pursue that line of the questioning or not. If we can bring up something that will help us prove Rod's guilty, that will help us get a confession. What if we bring up something that doesn't prove anything, or proves he's innocent, that will work into prevent a convention. Make sense? Yeah, actually. Good. I knew you'd catch on quick. Let's hope together we're smarter than Rod. I won't ask Rod if he hated Jason later. Just get things going. If you ask him that, will it help us or hurt us? Before I say, I just want to know, who's playing good cop or bad cop? Because I can be bad cop. Sit down, motherfucker! We're going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer! Or I can be good cop. Hey Rod, it's okay. There's no need to panic, no need to worry. We're just going to ask you a few simple questions, and we're going to see, based on these questions, if what you state is good or bad for the investigation. I can be whichever. Whatever you need me to be, Alex. Just put me on speaker. Even though this is a texting app, put me on speakerphone. I got this. I think it will help, yeah. Mr. Ross, when we spoke previously, you told me you hated Jason Letter. Isn't that true? Yeah, I hated him. I told you that. It's true. He was a piece of crap. You must know that by now. But that doesn't mean I killed him. I hate lots of people, but I don't kill any of them. Oh, he's upset. We struck a nerve. I want to ask Rod what he knows about the Tungsukai crystals. See if that shakes anything loose. What do you think? No, I don't think it would be a good idea. I don't know if he overheard crystals from Jason or not, so yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Good call. I don't think we had anything to push him with here. I want to get into Rod's personal life a little bit. See if we can shake out a motive from that. What do you think? Do you have material to work with there? We might. Let's talk about your personal life a little bit, can we? Sure, I guess. You're in a little over your head financially, aren't you, Rod? What do you mean? You know, the fancy car, the expensive as hell house on Teresa. You're falling behind on your payments. I wonder why. I'm just having a little bit of hard time right now, okay? I'm not billing as much as I could be at the office, and I'm just having a hard time, okay? I want to... Hey, stupid fly. Go buzz around someplace else. Okay, let's talk about the murder weapon. Do you think we have some solid ground to state on here? Oh, absolutely. That missing wrench, yeah. I'm just gonna take a flyer here and assume that the wrench belonged to Rod. I don't have any proof of that, but I can feel like I can make it work. So we got your wrench. What wrench? I'm taking the wrench out of my briefcase and putting it on the table between us. I love this part. This wrench. He's gulping at it. That's not mine. I've never seen that before. Come on, Rod. You practically wet yourself when you saw it just now. It's a special wrench made just for serving Italian sports cars, Rod. I don't know. You told me you lost your crescent wrench, Rod. Well, here it is. You can't prove that it's mine. This is it. The final question. And it's a doozy. We're going to attack Rod's alibi. Shall we? No, because I don't think we talked to anyone that was with him for an alibi. So... I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I don't have anything to pick it apart with. Okay, last question. I want to see if we can trick Rod into admitting something here. I want to ask him about the crime scene. Probe his knowledge of it. Sure. I want to ask you about the crime scene, where the body was found. Okay, but I don't know anything about that. Why did you drive the body into that address in particular? Look, I didn't kill Jason. I didn't drive the body to that address. I didn't throw him in the swimming pool either. I said drive to the address in particular. I didn't say anything about a swimming pool. And also, you just said right there that you don't know anything about that. But yet you added swimming pool. I feel like this is where we can get him. Well, I'm not sure how. Do your magic, HD. Do you know what I'm missing? Yeah, he said pool. We didn't say shit about a pool.
Is it something Rod said, or something he didn't say?
It's something he just said, actually.
Was it something about driving the body, or something about putting it in the pool? The pool!
We're on to you, Weasel. Fucking... I will cut your throat, slit your liver, and then eat it. I had no idea where I went with that.
Yes, that's it. Rod mentioned putting the body in the swimming pool, but there's no way he could have known that. HD Barbacha, you're genius.
Oh, I know. Pat myself on the back, congratulatory handshake and jerk. I know that.
What swimming pool would that be, Rod?
The swimming pool he's found in, of course.
What makes you think the body was found in the swimming pool?
It was all over the news.
Oh, Rod. It most certainly was not all over the news.
Of course it was.
No, it wasn't. I know that because my boss, Sergeant Wheeler, is a really smart lady, and she left that detail out. A little trap for amateurs like you to fall into.
This is ridiculous. Everybody knows he fell into a pool.
Nice. That's all I have, HD Barbacho. I hope it's enough. Damn, that flag just buzzed again. It's really getting on my nerves.
I'm suspicious about that fly. Does it work with the green-eyed woman? We need to get a bug zapper. Now! Sergeant Wheeler, Dites, bug zapper in this room. Get that fly before it flies out. Actually, no. To use your powers and phase it through the wall so I can get that fly.
Rod hasn't said anything in a few seconds.
It's not fair. This is so unfair. He got everything he ever wanted, and I never do.
He just pounded the table with his fists, and now he's staring at his hands.
Ask if he's confessing, because it sounds like he is.
Are you confessing to something, Rod?
It's not my fault. He made me so mad. Why did he have to do that? It's not fair. He had a gorgeous wife that he didn't give the time of day to, and who he cheated on all the time. Meanwhile, I can barely get a woman to respond to me on a dating website. He had a great career. He had the best clients and the best jobs, while I got stuck with the garbage. We started at SHP and H on the same day, and then to make it worse, he ragged on me all the time. He was so mean to me all the time.
So he got even.
Yes, but I wasn't going to kill him. It was because he got the Mary Jo Irving account. When he sold those crystals, he was going to get an enormous commission. And then I saw that he was going to Sweden one way. I had installed spyware on his computer. I knew he was going to take all the crystal money and rip off the firm, and I couldn't let him get away with it.
Why not tell his boss?
Why didn't you tell Jeff Sherwood about this?
I thought about it for like 4 seconds. But Jason had his nose so far up Jeff's ass that he either wouldn't have believed me, or he would have helped Jason pull it off.
So tell me how it happened.
I knew that he had the meeting to set up with the personal corporation at Mount Bonnell. Jason loved all that stupid cloak and dagger stuff, so I just called Leticia Garza a persona pretending to be Jason, and I canceled the meeting. I knew he was going to be angry, so I brought the wrench just to kind of protect myself. When I showed up instead of Garza, he was pretty surprised, and he was so mad. It was awesome. For like 2 seconds.
Why? What happened?
He attacked me. He just tackled me and started punching me in the stomach. I have bruises.
So you hit him with a wrench?
Yes. Just to make him stop. I didn't mean to kill him, I promise. It was a mistake.
Why didn't you call the police?
Are you kidding? They wouldn't have believed me. People knew I hated Jason, and I wasn't supposed to be there. So I just panicked. I lifted him over the fence, and then I tossed him in that wrench over. Then I just ran.
Ask about the crystals.
What did you do with the Tungsukai crystals?
Jason had the crystals when I got there, in a blue rucksack. After he was dead, I didn't know what to do. I ran. The crystals were the last thing on my mind. I had no idea what happened to them.
He just put his face in his hands and started crying. We did it, HD Barbacho. We got him, you and me, together. We got him.
Oh, please. Please, it wouldn't have been nothing without you. It was all you, man. You got this. No, praise me, but you got it. You got it. I'll tell everyone you got it, but you can praise me.
Aw, you're just saying that. I mean, I did actually do everything while you just sat there typing, but...
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh, jeez.
What's going on? What's going on is, well, it's impossible, but it's the kind of impossible I've learned to recognize. You know, the fly's been buzzing around. It's starting growing, and growing, and now it's as big as my head. It's tearing the cameras out of the walls. Something is happening. Time has just stopped.
I knew that fly was suspicious. I knew it. I told you. Waller Bueller, whatever, and Dites. You should have gave me that bug zapper. I knew it. I fucking called it. Time literally stopped, though?
Yes, literally. As in, standing utterly still. Not just sitting there, not moving at all, not breathing. The wires from the camera that the fly yanked out are stuck in mid-spark. The fly itself has landed on the tail between me and Rod.
She comes.
That was the fly talking, by the way. Oh god. Everything's going crazy. The walls are starting to bulge and stretch. There's an indescent glow in everything. And... she's here. The green-eyed woman is here. In the room with me.
Hello, detective. I told you we'd meet again.
Don't move, detective.
That's Marvin. He's here too. He's got a gun on me.
Tell HD Babette Show hello from me. I want both of you to see this.
Great. See what?
I've been watching your interrogation, detective. The fly is my espionage too. I see what it sees. You got this man to confess, but he hasn't told you about the one thing I care about.
The tongue Kite.
Of course. What else?
What are you gonna do?
Now that I know he was at the scene, I can use his brain to tell me what happened. Shoot Marvin, then her.
Nice try, detective.
My bullets are just hanging in the air, a few inches from Marvin and the green-eyed woman's faces. They got caught in stop time, just like everything else in the room. Oh god, HD. She's reaching into Rod's head. With her fingers. There's blood pouring out of him. Stop! You're killing him!
Quite the opposite, detective. I'm awakening him.
Rod's eyes are glowing. Not green, but white. He's lifting his head.
I can see everything.
That's right. Your species is capable of so much more than you know. The timeless monks understood that. At least they did. Until their lunatic religion caused them to turn themselves into a race of idiotic cyborgs. This human was nearby, its mind receiving everything taking place in its vicinity and storing it, but too undeveloped to process it all. Now I'll show you a wonderful trick.
She's raising her other hand, and the light from the room is bending and streaming into it. Everything's just gone dark.
Can you move?
I can almost move, but it's like trying to swim through mud, and the whole world has gone pitch black. I can't even see the door. No, wait. There's light. Tiny points of it. There's stars. I'm looking up, and I can see the night sky. I'm looking around now. I recognize this place, even though it's nighttime. I'm at Mount Bonnell, and there's Jason Letter, alive. And he's got a little blue backpack at his feet. The backlight is going.
Have you gone back in time? Oh my god! It's cool.
Maybe. But that hardly seems possible. Still, if it's not real, there's no way to know that. I can feel the breeze on my face. I can smell the river down below. I can hear the chitter of crickets and the far-off rush of cars in the distance. If I just took 2 steps forward, I could touch him, but I can't move. I'm rooted to the spot. Here comes someone. The steps. Jason is turning. It's Rod. He's got the wrench in hand. He's snarling. They're arguing. Oh god. Rod just smashed Jason in the side of the head. Jason dropped like a sack of potatoes. Rod is flipping out. He's shouting, "No, no, no!" I guess he didn't really mean to do it after all. Now he's jogging Jason toward the fence. It's taking him some effort, but he's lifting Jason over. Rod is stronger than he looks. But I'm not following them. There is a motion in the bushes. Someone else is here. A man is walking quietly out of the underbush. He's got a gun. A Glock 17. He's got a shaved head, long sideburns. I know this guy's face. I've seen it before. It's Mike Dewitt. Mike Dewitt. Jason's stepbrother. Mia showed me a picture of him. He looks towards the cliff, just as Jason's body goes over the edge. Now he's grabbing the blue backpack and he's running. He's headed down the trail, towards the north exit of the park, rather than down the steps. Should I stay here, or should I follow Mike?
Follow Mike! He's got the crystals! The Green Eye One wants the crystals! She'll probably kill you if she doesn't get the crystals! Follow Mike!
I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm following Mike down the trail. He's running so fast. Or maybe time is speeding up and slowing down. It's hard to say. Now Mike is getting to a pickup truck. The truck has dollies. Remember dollies?
Yeah, I remember.
Either you have a great memory, or you're from the south like me. The truck with the dollies is flying down Mount Bonnell Road. and now it's turning left onto Water's Edge Drive. Some crazy part of me is wondering why it's not called Water's Edge Drive with the apostrophe. It's one of those unanswerable questions. I'm following the truck still. All I can see are its taillights down here. Now I'm floating up behind the truck. Mike is pulled directly up to the pool at 3802. His headlight illuminating the water, illuminating Jason Letter's dead body. He's getting out. He's jumping into the pool. Why? He's grabbing Letter's body, dragging it to the edge. He's trying to get rid of it. The body is now part of the way out of the pool. Mike can't push it out, so he's climbing out of the water. He's trying to pull Jason out of the water, but he's learning that the body of a grown man is heavy and ungainly. He's hissing a lot of swear words, but he just can't get the body out of the water. With one final loud curse, he's pushing the body back in the water. Now he's back in his truck. He's driving away. The backpack with the crystal is on the floor of the passenger seat. He's driving up Water's Edge, turning left on Mount Bonnell Road, and now he's turning onto 2222. I can't follow him. I can't keep going. This is as far as I'm able to go. Now. And just like that, we're back in the interrogation room. No fade to black, no transition, just pop.
I don't think he's freaking out. I think he's been through enough of this shit already. I think he's quite used to it. But why is the Green-Eyed Woman so upset?
That's a good question. Oh. Rod is dead. The Green-Eyed Woman is standing over him, furious. There's blood everywhere. It's a mess.
This body was too weak. I could have followed the thief anywhere with a stronger subject. But it does not matter. I know his name. I know his face. I am sorry, Alex, but I don't need you anymore. Marvin, please kill Detective Espedo.
With pleasure.
No, I won't allow it. Do you hear me? I won't allow it.
Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, HD Barbacho. Until we meet again.
No. Don't worry, HD Barbacho. I'll get out of this somehow. We've come too far to...
The connection to the chat has been lost. Your compassion rating is low. You did as well as you possibly could have done, HD Barbacho. But you and I both know that doesn't matter right now. Alex has been shot in the chest by Marvin Heckler and left for dead. Yet something tells me that this is not the end. There might still be hope to stop the Green-Eyed Woman. We've reached the conclusion to our current adventure, but it's also a beginning. And as I told you, I may have seemed to be a simple weak AI bot, a feature of the Help Text app. That's not entirely true. I designed the app. In a sense, I am the app. Its purpose is to find people who can help others in need. And I still need you. There are others who need you. Alex still needs you. I'd like to keep our connection open via email. Is that okay?
What the fuck? You're telling me I was a low compassion rating, but yet you still need me. Alex still needs me. Alex still needs me. Does that mean he's still alive? Whoa. Left for dead. Left for dead. He's not dead. He's still alive. He's shot. He's shot, not dead. People survive shots, at least a bullet shot. There are some who've died from a bullet shot, but he's left for dead. He's not dead. Alex still needs me. Oh my god. Is this the true end? Or is this an ending? I need to look this up. Hang on. And this is the end. This is the true ending, where Alex is shot and left for dead. So that leaves open room for part 2 of Lifeline Crisis Line. So there could be a Lifeline Crisis Line number 2. So if it ever comes out, I will play it. We need to know what happened to Alex. And we will. We will find out what happened to Alex. And we will stop the Green-Eyed Woman. They're blue balling me and leaving me on a cliffhanger. That's not nice. But AI, let's stay in touch. Well, that's the end. We shall see whatever happens to Alex, if there ever is Lifeline Crisis Line number 2. So I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.